Today we're going to talk about the rules of the universe that you create for your film. Jeff, do you want to start it off?
Sure. The idea is that the universe that you create has got rules. Everything's got rules. I mean, we exist on planet Earth, and we have, a law of gravity, physics, water's wet, sand is not, those kind of things, to where it's established that you are a Earthling on Earth doing Earth things, right? And so a person existing on that planet or in that place is going to abide by certain rules. And that's how you ground your reality. The problem is when you have established rules of the universe and then you go changing them, how it screws with people. The example I give is, a good example I can give, I guess, is a Superman. Superman looks like a human being, but he's not. He's an alien. He's from Krypton. But he can fly. He's indestructible. He can live in space, underwater, can shoot heat beams or laser beams from his eyes, cold breath. He's got that Superman-esque thing that comes out and does that
the
stuff.
Saran Wrap-esque.
The Saran Wrap-esque that comes out and does awesome things. And whenever it's been asked, how does Superman get his powers? The answer's always been, it's your planet's yellow sun. And that's it. What? That it doesn't make any sense. But the thing is, the audience has bought into it. I could go to a Superman movie, and when he says, "Oh, it's the yellow sun," okay, the yellow sun, that's great. And his only weakness is kryptonite. What's kryptonite? Oh, it's a piece of his old planet. Ah, it's green. Oh, okay. So green rocks equal kryptonite. Got it. How does it work? No one knows. It doesn't matter. It's never explained. But the point is, it's not explained except to say, Earth's yellow sun, and then he says, and kryptonite is my weakness. And that's it. The rules of the universe are established, and everything goes from that. If we were to see something happen that didn't fit into the rules of the universe, like all of a sudden Superman's not flying. He's just walking.
Now, let's jump out real quick. I want to kind of emphasize what the rules of the universe are, and that they're not the rules of our universe.
No.
For instance, people will make fun of them all the time, and I get it. But I wrote a blog article once about Fast and Furious. Ridiculous movies. I'll sit there sometimes and watch as they're flying. He's on the hood of a car. The car slams into a thing. He flies, catches somebody midair as he's going 120 miles an hour, slams into another car. That doesn't matter, because in a movie like Fast and the Furious, you're going in. You know what you're buying into.
Yep.
And it's just about seeing cool stunts.
Yep.
And that's, there's a scene in I guess one of the last ones Paul Walker was in, as the bus is falling over and he's, running up the bus and he jumps and he grabs it. And I'm, when I saw it in the trailer and everything, I was like, okay. And then I found out that wasn't CGI. That he's actually on, they have him on wires, but he's running on that bus as it goes down. So it now no longer becomes, it becomes a different type of movie.
Right. Where
you're there to watch crazy people do crazy shit. Exactly. And
you've bought into that universe. I got no problem with that.
Yeah. The safe. They're robbing something, and they got this huge safe. And they're dragging it behind two muscle cars. Mm-hmm. And it's flying across and it's smashing into shit. It's a completely different film when you realize that that's practical. That's not a CGI safe that's flying back and forth. They actually took, I think it was a pickup truck, and cut everything off, so it's just this little thing, and put this fake shell of the safe around it. Mm-hmm. So that's all practical. That's happening in the real world. Right. And then, like you said, when you go into Superman, yes, yellow sun. Okay, it doesn't work it doesn't work in logic and physics. So I'm not gonna buy into that.
Right.
But when you're making a movie that's supposed to be set in the real world, or it is a historical film,
right,
or something along those lines, there are things that will, as you said before, boot you out.
Yeah, the concept is, I talk about this all the time, is getting booted out of a movie, or getting tossed out or thrown out of a movie. You and I have talked about this. I know movies aren't made for me. You know, my reality, what I understand about certain things. There are certain times I can watch certain movies, and I'm just like, it's so bad or egregious to my sensibilities that it boots me out. And one of the things like Red Tails, okay, about the Tuskegee Airmen. Tuskegee Airmen being what they were, have a great story to tell. And I love that they were telling a story. However, they got into the CGI P-51s and P-40 Warhawks and P-51 Mustangs, which I know very well. I understand aviation. I understand how planes fly and what they can do. And I'm watching these planes defy physics. It's a historical movie. It's a movie about the history of these individuals and what they did and how they did what they did. Don't give me
Science fiction.
Science fiction. And I was like, boom, I got booted out of the movie and I stopped enjoying it.